Jai Gurudev. Today we are going to start our poem Wind, written by Subramania Bharati. He is Tamil poet known as Mahakavi Bharati. This Tamil poem translated by A.K. Ramanujan. So we all know that wind is a natural phenomenon. In this poem, the poet talks to the wind. The power of wind has been described, and the poet says that wind is destructive. He has linked the destructive power of wind to the adversities of life and says that the weak people breaks down, but the stronger people emerge out of adversities stronger. The poet gives an important message that we should be mentally tough, physically stronger in order to survive the hardship of life. A weak person breaks down like a weak building and crumbles. We must make these destructive forces our friends with our strength and determination. Now we will go to poem. Wind comes softly, softly means slowly. Don't break the shutters, shutters means door, on the windows. Don't scatter the pages, scatter, throw in different directions. Don't throw down the books on the shelf. There, look what you did. You threw them all down. You tore the pages of the books. You brought rain again. You are very clever at poking fun, laughing at weakling the weak. Weakling means the weak. Now, in this stanza, the poet is talking to the wind. He says, the wind to come softly. He is saying that wind should not be soft and settled. Then he says that the wind is very powerful. It is destructive. It breaks the shutters of the windows and scatters the pages. Where the wind is very powerful, all the books which are kept on the shelf fall down. So here the poet is describing the power of wind. Here you can see everything. Then he says to the wind to look at the destruction that it had done whenever there is a strong wind. All the things that are weak, like small plants, children, etc., they all get scared and they can even fall and get hurt. We can say that in the initial part of the poem, the poet is referring to wind as a young child. He is saying that it should come softly, just like a small child does. Frail crumbling means breaking up. Frail crumbling houses, crumbling doors, crumbling rafters means beams, crumbling woods, crumbling bodies, crumbling lives, crumbling hearts. It is very strong. It leads to breakage of everything. Houses which are weak falls. Doors which are weak falls. Beams on which the roof of the buildings are supported, they also fall. All the wooden structure fall. All bodies of people fall. Animals, lives, hearts. So he is saying that everything crumbles. Everything that is weak reacts by falling down and breaking in the face of adversity. So, the poet is saying that whenever a weak person faces any adversity of challenge in life, it breaks down and falls. Here, the wind god winnows and crushes them all. Winnows separate by throwing, and crushes, it means breaks under the feet. See, in this picture you can see this lady is winnowing the things. So by the air, whatever brave things are there or strong persons are there, it will come here, and whatever weak is there, it will goes away. So the poet is addressing to wind as wind god, and he is saying that the powerful god of wind, we know that it means he saves all the people, and those people who are weak fall down and get crushed. So here a comparison is made between weak and strong people. Just like we winnows the wheat and separate the grain from the chaff. The wind god separate the strong people from the weak people. When there is a strong wind, all the things that are weak fall and get crushed. He won't do what you tell him. So, come let's build strong homes. Let joint link the doors firmly. Firmly means strongly. Practice to form the body, make the heart steadfast, firm. Do this and the wind will be friends with us. The poet wants us to make friends with the wind. That is, the adversities our life. He says that the problem will not listen to us. They will come. So, we should be prepared. In preparation, we should build strong homes and close the door of our houses firmly, so that the wind cannot get into. And then he says that we should also make our bodies strong and hearts firm. The face these challenges, to face these challenges, and then once we are strong enough, all the challenges will be like friends. We will not feel that they are troublesome. Then last lines, the wind blows out weak fires. He makes strong fires roar and flourish. His friendship is good. We praise him every day. Praise, admire, flourish, resound and thrive. The poet has kept the wind on a pedestal. He is comparing the wind to God. He says that wind is God and we praise wind every day. He adds that everything that is weak gets finished off in the face of a strong wind, and all the things that are strong flourish and glow to become stronger. He is giving us a very important message that we should not feel bad, that we are facing so many challenges in life. So, we should make ourselves physically, mentally strong to face these challenges. And once we are strong enough, we will overcome the challenges, we will become friends with them, and then we will be happy that we had these challenges in our life, because they help us become stronger and better. Literary devices of this poem. This poem is translative poem. So it is no rhyme scheme. It is free verse poem. Second is anaphora. Anaphora means first word it is repeated in consecutive lines. You can see here don't, don't, don't. Again you, you, you. So here anaphora we can found. Second, repetition of the word crumbling, crumbling, crumbling. Continuously we can see in this line. So it is repetition of the word. Then alliteration. Alliteration means repetition of consonant sound. So you can see here wind, winnows, won't, what. Then another literary devices we can found here, that is symbolism. Symbolism means wind, it is symbol as a challenges in our life. So message of this poem. This poem teaches us to face challenges with courage and spirit. SCI principle, outer depends on inner. Whatever literary devices we have taken, this all you have to write in copy. Then homework. Write word meanings. Take out 5 extract from poem. The poet has described the wind as destructive force. Do you agree? Give reason for your answer.